Hello internet friends and real life friends and random people watching this video. My name is Amber and I wanted to walk you all through my little routine of how I put on my ostomy equipment. Hopefully if you have an ostomy or you're new to it, this will be helpful, or if you care for someone who has an ostomy, you might learn something or learn some tricks that might be helpful. So let's get started. First off, I just want to say that the skin around my stoma is a little bit uneven due to some scarring. So if you have uneven peristomal skin, then the way that I put on my equipment might work for you, it might not. I hope it helps. So the first tip I want to give you guys is less is more. I cannot stress this enough. I got all of these supplies and all these different things and I was just putting it all on there and it was way too much, and then finally I met a nurse and she taught me how to put it on, and less is more. So the first thing I do when everything is clean and dry and I'm ready to put it on, I start by spraying this Cavilon No Sting Barrier Spray. I'm going to link everything down below in the video description, so you'll be able to find the link of where I get my sprays and stuff. So don't be sparing with this. Spray, 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 spray everywhere. Spray around the stoma. It's okay if some of it gets on the stoma, you guys. Like, that is fine. This is your best friend. It's going to protect the skin around your stoma. That way when you're taking your flange on and off, it's not going to become as irritated. It's really a protectant. It just makes everything go on easier. Highly recommend doing this first. So then once the spray is dried, I just take my flange. I pre-cut my flange. Flangey flange. Like, that's a cool word, isn't it? Like, flange. So I pre-cut mine. Hollister products send this little measuring guide in the box with your flanges. And right now I'm just at about 29 millimeters, maybe a little less. I highly recommend cutting your own flanges. They told me, wait a few weeks after surgery before you start getting the company to pre-cut them for you. But I've had my surgery done for almost a year now, and I still pre-cut mine. I feel like my body changes, the way my stoma is positioned on me kind of changes from day to day. I don't know, maybe if I gain or lose weight. So I still pre-cut mine. If you're bound and determined to get yours already cut when they come to you, I would wait 6 months after surgery before I started doing that. So when I'm putting on my stuff, after I do the spray, I make sure the flange is pre-cut before I even start. So then I just peel the back off of my flange and I take this Adapt paste and I just line the circle of my flange on the back side, the sticky side. I line it with this Adapt paste. So some people use the wax rings. Those might work better for you. The Adapt paste works better for me because my skin, like I said, is uneven due to some scarring. And the Adapt paste really just molds to my skin better, and I think it just gives it a better seal and prevents me from having leaks. So once I line the flange with the Adapt paste, I just stick it on there and put it around my stoma, and then I take my finger, I wear a latex glove when I do this, and I just put pressure around the lining right around the stoma area, because then that creates a secure seal. It's going to help that Adapt paste really mold to the area around your stoma and just give you a good seal and make sure that things don't leak later. So then once I do that, I just take my bag, snap it on there, and I'm good to go. The final step that I do, I just hold pressure right on the bag around this little ring for about 30 to 60 seconds. That really just makes sure you get a secure seal. It lets everything kind of set into place for a few seconds, and it really just makes me feel more secure, and I think it helps just to help everything set in there at the end, make sure everything gets on there good. So I do use the lock and roll bags, 2 sizes. I've got the smaller one and the mid-sized one. They just have that little Velcro at the bottom. Open it up, empty it. It works great if you have to empty your bag multiple times a day, which a lot of us with ileostomies do. The single-use bags don't really work for me. I like the lock and roll. You can empty it easier, and it's just all around a better experience for me. So I'm going to reference both of these bags and put the reference number in the video description, along with all this other stuff that I use. So I hope that this video, if you have an ostomy, it helps you, especially if you've got uneven skin and you're really trying to get that good seal and you've had some trouble with leaking like I was. I hope this helped. Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/AmberWallace for more ostomy care tips and tricks. I'm doing a whole little series of more tips and tricks that work good for me. And then I've got some videos about my testimony and really just how God is working in my life post-colon surgery. Hope to see y'all there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.